Pippo Nien. Drawn 2, Flying First Class. 3, Lakey Lou. And 4 is Carter Mason. Greg Sugars, David Miles, Zach Phillips and Darby McGuigan, the 4 drivers engaged here. Jess Tubbs, Marty Miles, Dylan Stratford and Philip Cherkop, all with their runners. So they're all set. This is trial 5. Racing. Pippo Nien began well from the middle of the track. Lakey Lou showing speed, and also out deeper was Carter Mason going forward. So it looks like Lakey Lou may press forward. Out deeper was Carter Mason, who's trying to get across all of them at the moment. And Carter Mason from out wide for Darby McGuigan's looking like he's going to take up the running. From in second spot, Pippo Nien, and third was Flying First Class. And Lakey Lou will settle back at the tail of the field. They head down the back straight, and Carter Mason from its wide draw, with Darby McGuigan on board, takes up the running from Pippo Nien second for Greg Sugars, and third, Flying First Class for David Miles, and Lakey Lou for Zach Phillips is last of all. Heading up towards the 1600, and Carter Mason showing the way, dictating terms. From in second spot, Pippo Nien. Flying First Class is third, and last of all was Lakey Lou. 50.2 was the lead time. The field of 4, about 15 metres covering first to last, and the pilot, and doing it comfortably, was Carter Mason from Pippo Nien, Flying First Class, Lakey Lou. Coming up towards the home turn with just over 1,200 metres to go, and Carter Mason, the pilot, leading the way. Pippo Nien second, Flying First Class third, and Lakey Lou is last. Into the straight, 33.4 was the first quarter of the last mile, and that was with the wind on their backs, so they'll come up into a strong head breeze. So you would imagine this second quarter will be a lot slower, and you can just see the horses with the wind blowing in its face. They're all wanting to pull up, and the leader is Carter Mason, who's been driven along here by Darby McGuigan to get through this strong breeze. Leads the way. Pippo Nien's had cover on the leader's back. Flying First Class third, and Lakey Lou is last. They go to the 400. 800. I'm not sure why I'm saying 400 today, but 800. And the second quarter, 33.9. So 67.3 was the half. 67.3. And the leader, and doing it okay out in front, was Carter Mason. Moving up alongside it, the outside, was Flying First Class. Moving into it nicely, Lakey Lou, and Pippo Nien is tucked away on the inside. They go down the back with 500 metres to go. And the one out in the lead was Flying First Class with its head in front, but kicking through on the inside. Carter Mason's not done with. 30.3 third quarter. Getting off the pegs now is Pippo Nien, and then Lakey Lou. Heading up towards the turn, they're going to get hit with a strong head breeze. It'll be interesting to see who gets up the straight the best. And the leader is Flying First Class. Carter Mason trying, and Pippo Nien's had cover all the way through the trial. He now hooks out Sugars. He comes out after Flying First Class, who won't give in, and getting home late, Lakey Lou. Flying First Class is hanging on though, and Flying First Class scores from Pippo Nien second, and third doing its best work late, Lakey Lou. And last of all was Carter Mason, 30.9 the final quarter. They went off the back in 30.3, 61.2 half, and a mile rate of 28.5. Some pretty slow times here today with this breeze. Some of these horses are really struggling to get through it. 2 Flying First Class, 1 Pippo Nien, 3 Lakey Lou, and 4 Carter Mason. So 2-1-3-4. 2-1-3-4, Flying First Class first. Gross time was 2:58.9. 2:58.9 the gross. A mile rate of 28.5. 2:85 the mile rate. Last mile in 2:86. 2:86 last mile, and 61.2 last half. A half neck by 3.5. A half neck by 3.5 metres. 2-1-3-4, Flying First Class, Pippo Nien, Lakey Lou, and Carter Mason. 2-1-3-4, the gross 2:58.9, mile rate 2:85, last mile 2:86, last half 61.2. A half neck by 3.5. A half neck by 3.5 on trial 5, 2, 1, 3 and 4.